we have got an important message today. We've got a special guest and a special event we're going to be talking about, and we're really excited about this interview. This morning, we want to welcome former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Michael Clayton. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. How are you doing?
I'm very good, Maria. Thank you for having me.
Listen, we got a press release this week, and we were so excited to share this message. Tell us about your event on Friday. I think it's an important message we need to tell the community.
Yeah, the NFL Alumni Chapter here in Tampa has teamed with some great businesses here, MCR Health, Inc., the Mendez University, the Marco Rivera of Tampa, as well as the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We've all come together to have this event on Friday, September 17th, 9 a.m., 3 p.m. At the Anna G. Mendez University. It is a vaccination awareness event where you will have an opportunity to meet NFL former players, to hear our testimonies about why we decided to get vaccinated, and you'll be able to get free vaccinations, some giveaways, great prizes, signing autographs, and other great things. But the main thing is to get people educated on why we believe as a country it is best to get vaccinated. The choice is absolutely yours, but it is imperative for all those who are considering getting vaccinated to get the right proper education from the right people, that being healthcare providers.
That's wonderful. And we'll be sure to put the address and a link to the event for Friday on the bottom so that everybody has access to that. It's actually a location I haven't heard of, so we'll make sure and put that direct address. But you said, as you as a family have made the decision to get vaccinated, why is it so important even now more than ever?
Well, it's important right now. I kind of look at it like a football team. You know, we're in the red zone right now. We're trying to score the football right now. And I believe that it takes everybody to be on the same page to get vaccinated. You know, I was one of those people who had a lot of hesitations at first. My wife is a doctor. She's on the front lines every day. She was one of the first to be vaccinated. And I kind of just sat back and was a little bit hesitant still because it just didn't feel right to me. And it wasn't until I contacted my healthcare providers, I talked to my wife, who kind of gave me some inside information on what was going on in the world of COVID and being a primary care physician. And also I contacted my brother, who's in the military, you know, to kind of get some insight from him. The military has taken vaccinations like for forever. They put so many things in their bodies. So I kind of wanted to get a firm foundation from my brother. And I kind of changed my mind, you know, to get vaccinated because I believed in what the knowledge was telling me. I believed in the education from the healthcare providers, Dr. Fauci. They said that the reason why we're having this mutation of COVID is because not everybody is buying into the vaccine process. So in order to stop that mutation of the COVID vaccine, COVID-19 virus, we as a nation have to come together and decide to get vaccinated. So it was important for me to get my family in line with that mission. And playing in the NFL comes a great responsibility when you wear the tag. A lot of people know who you are. So it was great for the NFL Alumni Chapter here in Tampa to want to be a sounding board, want to be a voice to those people who may have felt just like us, hesitant at first, didn't have the education at first, but went through a process to get fully educated. And now our minds have changed. And I believe it's on par with how we fight this virus, and that's getting everybody on the same page and getting vaccinated.
Thank you so much. That's such an important message. And thank you to your wife and your brother, frontline, essential workers, our military. You know, if we're not paying attention to them who are out in the public, working with the people all the time, putting themselves out there for us, then, yes, you know, I think they've got an important message and we should be paying attention to what they're saying. So I know you're going to be one of the very special guests at the event on Friday. Tell me who else is going to be there.
Then we have Walter Carter, who was a former defensive lineman for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in the day. Cameron Wembley, who played for numerous of teams, Tennessee and Oakland and Cleveland. And Michael Butler, who was a former Green Bay Packer. He's the vice president of the NFL Alumni Chapter. A few other guys will be out there as well. But we'll be there, like I said, telling our testimonies. We'll be available to sign autographs for those who are interested and giving our testimony owners of why we decided to get on board with getting vaccinated to protect our families and our communities.
That's wonderful. I think it's going to be an exciting event. It's right in line with Hispanic Heritage Month. It's right here in our community. It's some true heroes with frontline access. So I think this is really exciting. Thank you for getting involved. And I know you are no stranger to giving back to the community. You've got a foundation. I want to hear a little bit more about that. Tell me about your foundation and what you do to give back in addition to the vaccination event.
Yes, the Generation Next Foundation, we've partnered with a few other organizations. We just assist youth in our community who need a hand up, not a handout, but a hand up. And so we're there for their support. A lot of the kids who may be in impoverished areas don't have access to internet. We're involved in building a school in the heart of downtown St. Pete called Change the Game Academy. And we deal with our foster care kids aging out of foster care. We help them find a good foundation, a good home, and a good secure place to kind of get into life as they come of age. So I've been a part of a lot of different things here. My time here in Tampa has been over 15 years now in the blink of an eye, and really excited about the work that we've been able to get done in our community over these past 15 years.
Well, we appreciate that with your career with the Buccaneers, you chose to keep Tampa Bay as your home. As we like to say these days, it's Tampa Bay, right? And
that's it.
So proud, not just of our Buccaneers, of course, our Lightning, our Rays. I mean, it was such a great year for sports in our community. That being said, the Buccaneers have been very vocal that they have a 100% vaccinated team, support staff, and staff at the Buccaneers Stadium. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it just goes a long way when you talk about wearing the NFL brand. It's a part of your life, and whenever you can set a standard or an expectation that is positive for the community, and when you have that opportunity, it's important for you to do so. Winning the Super Bowl last year puts all of the football eyes and the sports world on the city of Tampa, on our team. And it just speaks volumes that our team is dedicated to get on the same page. It speaks to the united front of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, why they became the best in the world, because they share a mindset. So I just kind of relate that back to the point of this interview. It is important for everybody to be on the same page so we can be the best nation in the world, or continue to be the best nation in the world. That takes a united front, and that's what the Bucs have done since day one, their players and their staff and their organization. And that's what we do as an NFL Alumni Chapter. We want to lend our voice to something that will bring this country together so that we can have some healing and get back to normal, so to speak. So it's important to get the proper education from vaccination. We are not trying to push anybody to get vaccinated. This is just an opportunity for you to gain education so that you can make the right decision for you and your family and your community.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Michael Clayton, thank you for being with us today and sharing your message with our My Osprey TV viewers. And let's stay in touch. I want to hear more about that school and all the events and activities you're doing in the community. Thanks for being with us today.
Maria, thank you. I'm always available to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you again to NFL and community superstar Michael Clayton for joining us today on Osprey Observer TV. For more details on that event, you can, of course, check the description here on the video and of course, ospreyobserver.com. Joining me is Marie Gilmore. And what else is going on in the community?
So that's one great event. And I have to say, I appreciate the NFL Alumni Association getting involved. Whether you go to this event or do your research and do what's best for your family on vaccination for any event. But I appreciate the opportunity for them to host events in the community and really do some outreach and some education. Some other top stories in our papers that you'll be able to find on ospreyobserver.com. Fishhawk Creek Elementary is the #1 elementary school in Hillsborough County. Congratulations, Fishhawk Creek. That's a huge, huge accomplishment in a global pandemic, and we're so proud of you. We've got a great story online about that school. We've got many incredible schools, and of course, all teachers have just worked over and above during this global pandemic to keep their students engaged and educated and moving forward. So we thank you and appreciate you for all you do. We also have a new honorary mayor in Brandon, Melissa Canfield, owner of High Tech Automotive, hosted some wonderful events in our community, raised a ton of money for local charities, and she is now our own honorary mayor for the rest of the year. She'll be writing proclamations and attending ribbon cuttings and just doing some incredible things. Her charities were Raining Cats and Dogs Shelter. They're building a new shelter for some dogs with some indoor space for them, and also building a boat ramp down at Rotary's Camp Florida for disabled kids who do camps there, who needed a nice, safe ramp to be able to do some activities on the water. So thank you for what you do, Melissa Canfield and your team, the new honorary mayor of Brandon.
And don't forget, if you don't get a copy of the Osprey Observer, you can always visit the website, ospreyobserver.com, for more amazing stories just like this here in our community. So on behalf of Marie Gilmore and the entire team at the Osprey Observer, I'm Johnny Torres. Thank you so much for watching Osprey Observer TV. See you soon.